Hello everyone, it's Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna kind of divine. I'm going to combine the kind of the instructions for what's in the packages and the devotion kind of all in one thing. So first off, really quick, there's a magnifying glass for each kid. And there's a secret Valentine's Day message. It's got like a little gray card that's labeled. There are little things like this. And there'll be some stickers. And there is a thing of contact paper. I don't have any glue sticks at the time. I have a lot of contact paper, and I was using contact paper for another craft. So it's contact paper to stick everything on. The craft is called a hollow heart craft. It looks like this. So you take the one thing of contact, which is labeled contact paper, and you stick it on one side. And then you probably best to put it on the front. So contact paper like that, and then lay it down right side up. You take these little tissue paper squares and stick it to the middle of that contact paper that's sticky, and then there's another one to put on top, and then you can trim it afterwards. So there's that. There's also, and this is where the devotion comes in. So there's going to be a few like seek and find. So these, the highlight magazines, were my absolute favorite thing to do. Like, these were my favorite activities when I was a kid, where you have the picture, the things to find in the picture, like these, the Where's Waldo, seek and find, hidden pictures. They're called a couple different things like that, but they were my absolute favorite. And it reminds me of a verse in 1 Chronicles 16:11. It says, "Seek the Lord in his strength, seek his face always." One of my favorite things to do is to look in my day-to-day life and see ways that God is working, or I call them God winks, little things that remind me that God is there. Some people call them I can't think what they're called. I used to do it. They're called something with oh my goodness, like Vacation Bible Schools, and they're like little God sightings. That's what they're called, God sightings. And just little things. It can be seeing a bird, a rainbow, different things like that. For example, every Friday in the month of January, I have seen some really cool birds. The first Friday of January, I saw a bald eagle perched in a tree. And then, like, it was 15 miles away. The following Friday, I saw a bald eagle actually swoop down to the ground and grab something and go up. The next Friday, it was snowing, and we were taking the dog outside. And my husband and I always go out together. And so I go kind of stand at the door and watch. So we don't, because she's a really big dog, we don't want to scare the neighbors by like them coming out suddenly and her being right there. So I usually just stand there. And I saw an owl swoop in, perch in a tree. It's just snowing everywhere, and it's an owl that's just like sitting there. It is very dark outside because we're getting ready to go to work but it comes, it sits in the tree, and then my dog scares it as she's coming back in, and so it swoops down and it goes gliding down the street, like just in between apartments, just really low, just gliding. It was really cool. And then this past Friday, I saw a bird. It was a vulture, but it was sitting at the very, very top of a tree, just like kind of perched there, but it was barely touching the tree. It had its wings outstretched, and it was just kind of hovering there. I've never seen anything like it. It was just cool. So, just like we have these hidden pictures where you're trying to find, I like looking for those little hidden things that you wouldn't necessarily mean to anybody else. But to me, it was just really cool. But it's just like little God sightings, little God winks. So just, I'm here, I love you, and I'm working, and so yeah. Yeah, that's my little devotion that goes along with this. Go out and see, look for those little things, those little God winks or God sightings, whatever you want to call them, and thank God for them. And yeah, I'd love to hear anything that y'all have. Happy Valentine's Day.